The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. And the golden flashes will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Campbell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Georgia State's offense will go on the attack first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get it started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a cut. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Plows through the defense.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right?
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Kent State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable. And they get him flushed outside of the pocket, and good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll try to do it himself. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
You know, and I think they were in nickel package right there, and I like that because you bring an extra DB on the field. Now, is that guy covering, but you can also blitz with him. He can chase down the quarterback and force 4th downs. I love when they bring in the nickel package.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to pass. It's Stanley. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking for his man. Working on the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide. Dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be changing the route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. Got room at the 35. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Carpenter. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys, this offense has not scored a single point so far.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Golden Flashes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Trying to make that, breaks into the open. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Golden Flashes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up second down.
Caught behind the line. It's Martin. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Looking to the end zone. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Trying to take it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return. as they open this possession from their own 20. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Dropping back, it's Stanley. They've got the screen set up. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Here's the pressure. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to return it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Looking to fire. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Golden Flashes will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off play action on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
It's complete on the right side. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
From the gun, the ground game. Runs through the tackle. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Looking to throw at Stanley. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback may change this route. On third down, he drops to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Looking to scramble. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Stanley. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kid, nice job.
Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll run it from the gun. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Finding an escape route. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Using his feet to buy time. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Kent State.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Carpenter. Here's a heat. Wide open downfield. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Golden Flashes are on the move. The give out of the gun. Quick with the spin move. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. How about this on first and goal? The give to the wide receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll pull it on the read. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's third and goal. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Kent State. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
13, Kent State, 8.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Stanley. Quick spin on the line. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Houston went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Cougars always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throwing right. He's got an open man. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Golden Flashes want to move quickly. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quarterback moving. There he goes. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Carpenter. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes!
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
They'll go to the air. He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Power football with the run. Shakes off the defender. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Making side adjustments here. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard, we're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
The Golden Flashes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Back to throw, it's Carpenter. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Wide open, he makes the catch. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. And the Golden Flashes are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Golden Flashes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking to fire. Blasted as he lets it go. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now from the 2-yard line after the incompletion, it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll throw it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? The Panthers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. To the air. It's Stanley. Lets it fly. Got his man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Robinson. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll start this drive going to the air. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Carpenter. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to the big tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, he makes the catch. Turning it on. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the golden flashes are on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. The Golden Flashes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Harris. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Trying to get the edge on the right. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Kent State! And that one will give them the lead. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll bring it out. It's Campbell. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. Oh, he's got some space. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Georgia State now has it in the red zone. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Stanley. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. The 50. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
First and goal, Penn State.
Got his man quickly. Give him 6. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McGee. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Stanley. Wiggles free. Lofts one high and deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Murray. Puts him in the spin cycle. Touchdown, Georgia State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Georgia State, 23.
Coming out with it, it's Hunter. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the golden flashes, trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's got him wide open. Turns on the Jets. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kent State. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Stanley. Throws to the tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to the big tight end. Got a wide open receiver. Touchdown, golden flashes. And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. Virginia Tech made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road victory. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Hokies. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where CUSA is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo.
He's going to throw deep right side. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And there's still life in this team. Obviously, they're down here in the fourth quarter, but they're able to execute the onside kick. They retain possession, and now let's see what happens.
Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by...
He lost one down the sideline. Catch in stride inside the 15. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Back to throw, it's Stanley. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown throwing the football. On the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making adjustments. Rushes on him. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Carpenter. Here comes the heat. Grab near the marker, it's Harris. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6